Hello everyone, Gifted Soul here for a Oracle card deck review, and I'm going to try to do a full flip through. And I say try because anytime I get towards the end of a video, sometimes it kind of clicks off. So yeah, because of the storage space, even if there is enough space. So yeah. But, so as you can see, I have with me Colette Baron-Reid's The Enchanted Map Oracle cards. It is a 54 card deck with a guide book. So this deck is not new. It's new to my collection and new to me. I've always seen it around. I don't know why at first I wasn't drawn to it. But then eventually I got drawn to it not long ago and I ended up buying it. So yeah, so it's an interesting deck. I hear that there is a whole book that you could get to help you with the deck, or just looking into the purpose of maps and things like that. I don't have the book. I might get the book, I don't know yet, but I'm going to stick with the deck for right now. I think the guidebook will be plenty of help if I do need it. And as always, I recommend that everybody use their intuition when it comes to reading cards, because ultimately that's where you're going to find the answers and the most appropriate and logical insight when doing any type of reading. So I hope you can see that, but the lighting is not really going well right now. It's a dark green inside of the box, if that matters. It is sturdy, of course, which I love. And, yeah. I had something else to say, but I just drew a blank. But, my favorite part, I wouldn't say my favorite, but I have noticed that this deck reminds me a lot of the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor, as well as Colette Baron-Reid's other deck, which is Wisdom of the Oracle, the artwork. And I think maybe that is because the artwork is by the same illustrator that is on these decks, I think. So I'm not sure, because I think the artwork is Jenna Della Grottalia. I'm sorry if I didn't say that correctly, but that is the illustrator of this deck. Or maybe she just did the cover art, I'm not exactly sure. But on Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor, she did some work in the Energy Oracle. And she may have did in the Wisdom of the Oracle, because her artwork is very similar to this one. And it's actually nice to see, though. I like that type of artwork. I was just like, wow, it looks a lot like that particular deck. So, and I think I might go through similarities whenever I do a different style video of, you know, the different of the artwork of those three decks, because they're the same, even though the decks are by different people. So I have a guidebook here, and I'm going to get into that first before we touch the cards. Now, I only refer to the guidebook if I need it. I do look at the standard and general meanings that comes along with it, but always I do get the card. If I am using the cards, I get the card and I see how they best fit your situation with my spirit guides and stuff like that. So this one card may not mean the same thing for you that it'll mean for another person. That's with every deck. But yeah. But I do try to learn the purpose and the general meaning of the deck. I mean, of those particular cards. So, we have the guidebook. And This deck, I'm pretty sure, has been out for a while. This is a Hay House published deck. And it looks like it is by, not by, but it was copyrighted 2011. So it's pretty old. There's also other books and other decks here that you can get that is created by her. Table of contents, of course, that will help you get to each card a bit quicker and a bit more efficiently. There's 54 cards. And so what it does is just your typical guidebook. Your standard guidebook. You have an introduction, how to use the cards. Let me see, how to do a reading, different questions you can ask the cards, sample readings, one card reading, different spreads. Let's see. It's very informative. This deck, which I didn't know when I purchased it until after I received it, that it does have reversal meanings. And I have no problem with that. I only do reversal meanings if a deck comes with them. If it doesn't come with a reversed meaning, I'm not going to read the card in reverse. So, you have a black and white reproduction of the card. The cards are also numbered. You have the word or phrase that is on the card. And then in the guidebook, you have an affirmation type of thing, or you can call it a piece of advice or something, or some type of saying that goes underneath the card. It's not on the card directly, but it's just in the guidebook, a little message there to help you kind of use your intuition more a little bit. Have upright reversals, and it's like that for every card. And then towards the back you have information about the artist and about the author. So yeah, that is our guidebook. It's a great guidebook so far from what I've seen. I've only referred to it to look up certain cards. So I have the deck here. These are the backs. Now, I could swear that this deck had gold gilded edges. However, I think maybe some copies do, and then she has copies that don't. It's not going to tell you which copy is which on the back of the box or anything, so you're kind of just surprised when you get it. Just like my Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron-Reid, I think I had I think that she has gold or silver edges for those too, but again, some of the copies are not going to have that on there. Maybe they did half and half, or perhaps they just I don't know, but yeah, I have the plain edges, which is no problem for me. The golden edges get ruined anyway eventually, so yeah. So I don't have these in order. I put them in order yesterday thinking that I was going to be able to do a review and an unboxing, but then life got in the way, nieces and nephews got in the way, so I had to kind of put that on the back burner. And I have been using the cards anyway to do daily pulls and stuff, so they kind of got out of order again, and I felt like there was no point in putting them in order. Yeah, and by the way, there have been a few videos uploaded to my channel. They were not mine. A client emailed me and told me that they saw some messages, not messages, but videos uploaded, and they were like, I'm sure that these are not your videos and that you are unaware that this is happening. I went on my YouTube channel to check, and it was my darling niece that decided to post. I don't know why, but yeah. So those few videos that you saw were my niece. That was not me, and I had no idea she even did that until one of my regular clients contacted me, and I thank you for that, because that is my work channel. So yeah, love my niece, but she, wow, that surprised me. So you have the backs here, and it was a little, I didn't even notice the hearts were there until like maybe after like the second day that I got into the deck. So there's hearts right there. There is reversal sides. The looks kind of like a compass with astrological symbols on the inside. It kind of reminds me again of the Wisdom of the Oracle created by her as well. Cardstock is okay. Yeah. So this one is number 30, and it says making a choice. And I don't know if you guys can see that, and I'm sorry if you can't, but there's like a little map thingy right there, and then the word or phrase on the card, and then the design and the number at the top. So this one is number 3, and it's Wizard of Awareness. This is number 33, Peaks of Joy. Solitude, which is 13. I love these cards. I really do. I think you can use them for pretty much anything. More so maybe daily pulls or something to meditate on for the week. Maybe a monthly message. You can answer questions, but typically I try to just do like advice messages from decks like this, things like that. So 42 is wide open. That's reversed, but you have Deep Freeze, number 26, and I did have to go into the guidebook to make sure that I was reading this right, because the O looks a lot like a D, and the only reason it made sense to me was because I put 2 and 2 together because of deep. There's no word with an O in front of 2 E's and a P, so that was kind of a no-brainer. But then I wanted to make sure maybe it wasn't a new word or just some type of thing she created or whatever the case was. Maybe it's a word I never knew, and I just went and looked it up to make sure. So we have Flying, which is number 20. So yeah. Heal the Ouch. I don't know why all of these are reversed. Maybe I have it upside down or something. 18, Magic Stream. 18. Okay. And then we have Slow and Steady. Now, the cards I have pulled for myself have been right on. Yeah. I've only read for a couple of other people with it. I've added it to wrap up my readings, my email readings. To the people that, you know, if you're new to me, you're getting the Energy Oracle card at the end of that reading. But if you've had readings from me before, I am trying out my new deck with those people. So, encouragement. Or you can request this at the end of your reading instead of the card that I would normally pick for everybody. So, number 37, Cleaning House. (47) Sacred Pool. Dry Desert. 31. See, the O, yeah, common sense would say it's a D, but just looking at it doesn't look like one. So, Bone Collector, which is the very first card of the deck. I'm excited to see what that one actually represents. I don't just read through guidebooks. I only pick it up when I need to look at a specific card. So yeah. 43, Details. Into the Unknown, number 7. Listening, number 53. Balancing Act, number 11. Rock Bottom, number 10. And when you put the card in reverse, it kind of looks the same with this particular one. Magic Prayer, number 32. Ghostlands, number 17. Unexpected Visitors, number 27. Home. I pulled this card a few times for myself. Ow. I don't know why, but I could swear something just bit me. So if you heard me say ow, that's what I was referring to. I think I hit my leg on something. So number 6, Mountain. 43, Spark. 34, Spark. I read it backwards so I had it upside down for a minute. So this is a card, I think this is the first card I pulled. This was pulled for somebody else in their reading, and I connected very strongly with that card. I really didn't even need the guidebook for it, but I did go into it just to check and see, and yeah. Spirit of Place, number 4. Number 40, Follow the Leader. My niece had picked out a few that she liked in the deck. Can't really remember which ones, but she just said, well, these are the ones that I like, and these are the ones that can stay in the box. And Compass, number 50. I honestly can't remember which ones she picked out. Talisman, 49. 16, Rescue. She likes more of dark stuff. I wouldn't say dark, but she's more like into like witchy type of thing. Whereas I'm like all about light and pure things and like stuff like that. But, I mean, that's no problem. Come Together, number 8. Coming Apart. Wow, that was strange. Yeah, Come Together and then Coming Apart right after it. Okay. So we have Sad Embrace. When I say dark stuff, I mean like she just likes things that are like black colors. Like darker colors. Gentle Gardener. Coming to Life, number 29. Strength, number 44. Wishing Well, number 48. Metamorphosis, 25. Stuck in the Mud, 24. Dragon's Lair. I think this is one of the ones she liked. One Ring Circus, 15. Ride the Wave. She liked this one too. Stormfields. This is one that really reminded me of the Storm Warning. I think that's the name of the card in the Energy Oracle deck. When I looked at this, I kind of saw similarities in that one with this one. And the Energy Oracle is Sandra Ann Taylor, not Colette Baron-Reid. But I think they use the same illustrator. So Goblins, number 5. Education. And she liked the picture, but the word, you know, how kids are with, like, school and stuff. So, Golden Palace. Intention. This reminded me of the Wisdom of the Oracle, because the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid has, like, a lot of eggs in it. Protecting Treasure. 39. 52, Magical Map Shifter. Moonlight, number 51. Number 21, Field of Dreams. Number 36, Commitment. And 28, Movement. So those were the Enchanted Map Oracle cards by Colette Baron-Reid. Yeah. So if you would like a reading from me, I'll have the information in the description box below. Yeah. And you can contact my email address if you have any questions about my services and things like that. Or if you would like to suggest new video ideas and stuff like that, you can contact me there. Or you can just put it in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed. I wish you guys love and light. And I hope you are having a wonderful day or night, depending on what time you are looking at this. Be safe.